Hey guys, Caleb Goldner from Comics Alliance here. Sideshow Collectibles got in touch with us and they wanted to see if we wanted to review some of their newer Star Wars products, including this guy here, the Boba Fett prototype armor 6th scale figure. This isn't the normal Boba Fett. Here's Hasbro's 6-inch Boba Fett to show you the normal colors. This is the armor that is totally blank. It's like white. So we're going to go ahead and crack this thing open and see what's inside. Now this is the first 6th scale figure from Sideshow that I have opened. It's the first one I've ever had much experience with beyond looking at them online or looking at them at displays at comic conventions. So I'm pretty excited to see what's in here and how it's packed. Oh, nice. Just make sure nothing else is in the box. Nope. Okay, so what we have here is a really nice tray where you can see the entire figure, its custom base, its extra hands, and its weapons. Let's pull this out. Let's see everything. Okay. Just give it a spin. He's got his jetpack, all of his gauntlet accessories, and his rifle and his pistol, which have Star Warsy names that I can't remember right now. Okay, and this figure is 12.5 inches tall. And wow, this thing is cool. Let's check it out. This figure is, it's got a nice weight to it, but it is also, I'm kind of struck by just how light it is. It feels sturdy. The articulation's nice and tight. There goes his cape. I'll attach that in a second. But the materials on here are light, so the advantage to that would definitely be if you want to put a whole collection of these on a shelf. You don't have to worry about it falling off the wall, especially if you've got something like hanging shelves or a big display case. You could probably fit several of these up on top without much trouble. I'm going to come back to this in a moment. We're going to look at the accessories real quick. And they all come stacked, so the presentation's really nice in the box. And I guess the story with this prototype armor, and the reason they call it the prototype armor, of course, is because this was shown in '78 in a test, some test footage that was just kind of seeing what the costume would look like with an actor inside of it. And I think he was originally supposed to be something like a mega stormtrooper, which, you know, of course they figured out Boba Fett's relationship to stormtroopers in the prequels, and the Clone Wars cartoon and all that. But back then I think he was kind of supposed to be a variation of a stormtrooper. And of course, you know, they went with the bounty hunter origin and storyline that was defined in the holiday special, and then of course Empire Strikes Back. But he's pretty much, I think he is identical to a normal Boba Fett, at least in this action figure, aside from just being blank, having no colors or paint apps. That said, there are paint apps on this toy. You know, there's just silver for detail, some black lines, some gray. So he's not completely blank. And of course his guns aren't blank. they are painted in black. Though they're not the same color that they are in the films. I think this gun is usually like a red or a rust color. This rifle is about the same though. And these accessories are really cool. All of his attachments to his gauntlets. He's got kind of like a cleaver, a serrated blade. I'm not sure what this wand looking one is. And another type of cool blade. I've been a little bit out of the Star Wars game in recent years. I was mostly a huge Star Wars fan as a kid, but I can't resist a cool Boba Fett figure or a cool Stormtrooper figure. I just like the armor, I think. So I was excited to check this out. Let's get a standout. It comes wrapped up. And it's a pretty standard looking toy stand. It looks like you can stand on top of it like normal. So I've got him on a stand. Stand's great, keeps him really stable. I'll give him a spin so you can see the entire figure. He's got the hooks on his back that you can hook this. I think they refer to it as a beach towel or a bath towel. The prototype did not have all the trimmings yet. He doesn't have like Wookiee scalps, for example, and some other touches that the later Boba Fett costume of course had. The biggest example for action figure collectors, you'll notice there is neither a dot nor two stripes on the palms of his gloves. That was a big deal when I was a kid. And here's the other open palm. So 5 hands total. You can see you can put his extra tools into the bottom of his pants around his shins, just like the normal Boba Fett. His big pouches along his thighs, these don't actually open. These are just kind of sewn to give the appearance of being able to be opened, which is fine. I don't really need these to be open. I like them maintaining their shape. Not sure what's in here, probably some kind of light foam. It's not squishy though. It's light, but it's not hard, so you don't have to worry about it inhibiting articulation or anything like that. These belt pouches along his waist, they are sewn shut as well. That's totally fine with me, but if you need a Boba Fett where you can put, I don't even know what you would fit in there. Then his feet, he has, this is a really nice detail. I'm not sure what you call these, but spikes to kick people with, just like on the normal suit. And the detailing on his knee pads is also really sharp. You can see that. His belts are cool. They are removable, and here's some actual color on this otherwise white suit. Everything that is on the prototype that you would see in the video from the footage from '78, I believe is on this toy. There's really a ton of detail, and they seem to have committed to it really well when they put this toy together. And that's one thing I kind of wanted to mention. There's something like half a dozen to 10 people that work on all these toys that Sideshow does. It's pretty remarkable. And you can really tell when you look at these figures up close. The helmet, I'll give you some detail on that. Nice and shiny. All the details in there. His antenna does actually fold down, so you can use it as, I guess he uses as a targeting scope sometimes, but it goes up as well. I also determined that this is a beach blanket. So you want to take this toy to the beach, get some sand in it. I don't recommend it, but you could totally sit on this thing and enjoy the weather. Lastly, we'll just take a look at this guy with his jetpack strapped on. It doesn't fire a missile, it's not spring-loaded like the classic Kenner action figure that we all know the story behind, but it does pop out, which is cool. Alright, to sum things up, I'm really impressed with Sideshow's 6-scale figures. This is probably not the last one I'm going to take a look at. They sent me 2 more that I'll probably be taking a look at soon. And if they're anything like this, I think it'll be pretty fun to open, pretty fun to take for a toy test drive. If you're feeling the Sideshow 6-scale Boba Fett figure, it's available through their website for a little less than $200. You can check it out there. You can get more information about what it comes with and shipping and all that. That's it for now. We'll be back next week with another action figure review. Thanks for watching.